Did you know it's against the law in Florida to be HIV positive or have another STD and have sex with another person without first disclosing your status? SNN Samantha Sonner joins us in the newsroom now for more on how these laws may affect the spread of HIV.
Bills currently pending in the Florida Legislature subcommittee may update some of the language in the laws currently on the books. But according to some on the Suncoast, these changes may not be the best way to help reduce the risk of spreading HIV and other STDs. Valerie Wojciechowicz has been living with HIV for over 30 years. She's comfortable sharing her story on TV, but there's one place it's still uncomfortable: a first date.
If I don't, then it's kind of like I'm lying, but if I do, they don't stick around for a second date. And so people that don't have HIV or another STD don't go out on their first date and dump their deepest, darkest secrets.
Wojciechowicz works as a peer navigator for the Community AIDS Network and wants to see the reporting laws modernized.
What we want is for them to be science-based. Right now they're fear-based. They are all based on the fear of the 1980s when people thought that you could get HIV from breathing the same air. There's absolutely no science in there.
For someone living with HIV, not reporting their status to a partner is a felony, even if transmission doesn't occur.
My viral load is undetectable, and the science is really strong that states it is physically impossible for me to transmit HIV to a partner. However, there are laws in place that say I still have to do that. And if I don't adhere to those laws, even if I do not transmit HIV, I can go to jail.
Community AIDS Network HIV educator Debbie Sergi-Laws says these laws prevent people from getting tested.
People are afraid to get tested because then they do know their status, and then the law says they have to disclose it. So the concern of repercussions is holding them back.
Sergi-Laws says if people aren't tested, the risk of spreading HIV is greater.
If they don't know their status, if they don't know they're HIV positive, then they won't be getting into care, which is all part of the whole idea of reducing risks for everyone if we can get everyone in care and treated.
Sergi-Laws says knowing they can be prosecuted only increases negative stigma surrounding HIV. While many people are not being tested to avoid prosecution, Wojciechowicz says many others living with HIV are choosing not to date because it's difficult to disclose their status. Grant?
Very interesting story, Samantha. Thanks so much for that report.